Let's check out the next one. Raise, raise, raise. I bet most of you don't know the last one. Hi there, I'm your language coach Mukul and you're watching Mukul Speaking. In this video, I've got you some confusing words which we also call as homophones in English. Now, in this video, there are words which will be new for the beginners who are learning English, and there are also words that might be new for the people who already speak English. Now, the first word I've got you here is there, and there. Now, what do you notice here? The pronunciation of these three words are same. However, the spellings are different, and of course their meanings are also different. Now, the first one is T-H-E-I-R, the second one is T-H-E-R-E, and the third one is T-H-E-Y, and then there's an apostrophe, and then it's R-E again. Now, the first one is a pronoun that tells us that something belongs to someone, right? Like belonging to someone. Now, this is a tandem, right? Okay, the cycle with two seats like that with two pedals, we call it a tandem. Okay, just a new word. Okay, so parents help their children. That means the parents are helping their own children. Okay, so a word that tells us that this belongs to someone. There. Now, T-H-E-R-E, it is an adverb of place that tells us that something is kept somewhere. Or like, we went to Paris and stayed there for 10 days. Right? Like, where did we stay? There. Where? In Paris. Okay? So, that tandem is there. Now, the third one here is there. Now, that is they are. Now, that is in contraction form of they are. Okay, now they're happy. We pronounce these three words exactly the same way. There. Okay, let's check the next word here. Peace and peace. Again, the pronunciation remains the same. However, the spellings are different, and of course the meanings are also different. Let's check out the words. So the first one is peace. That means it's a stress-free state of security and calmness, and that is a symbol that we use for the word peace. And as an example sentence I have here is, he just wanted to eat in peace. Now, that piece, it's a portion of an object. Like, I need a piece of cheese, like a piece of cake. Okay, so this piece is a noun, that piece is also a noun. So the meaning is different, the spelling is different, but remember, the pronunciation is exactly the same. So if someone tells you peace out, that means they are referring to this piece. That means they need a stress-free state of mind. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one and see what do we have here. Band and band again. Now, see, you would notice all of these images are related to each other. So, band, what is a band? A band is a group of people who have common interest. And what is band? It is like restricting someone or something from happening, or letting them do something, you know, letting someone do something, like stopping them from doing something. Prevent someone from doing something. So, for example, sentence I have here is, he is a part of a British band and parking is banned around the harbor in summer. Right? That means you cannot park your car around harbor in the summer or during the summer. Okay? So you would also notice that this one is a noun, that one is a verb. So that is the third form of a verb. The first form goes as B-A-N. That's it. Ban. Okay? Ban is a word to prohibit something, to restrict something, and band is of course the third form of the verb, but again the pronunciation of this band and that band remains absolutely the same. Let's check out the next one. Raise, raise, raise. I bet most of you don't know the last one, so let's check the spellings here. The first one is R-A-I-S-E, the second one is R-A-Y-S, and the third one is R-A-Z-E. Now, the first one is like move to a higher position, as you can see in the definition here. The second one says it's light or heat that passes through an small opening, like a ray of light. But the third one here, raise, that means to destroy something completely. Let's have some example sentences here. She raised both her arms above her head, like raising up your arms, okay. And the second one here is a ray of sunlight came through the window, and villages were razed to the ground. Okay, the tsunami razed the villages, like that. Razed means to have something completely destroyed. All right, let's check out the next words. Bored, bored. All right, I have only included 2 words here. There are many more words with the same spelling and different meanings, so you just find those words out and mention that in the comment section below, and I'd love to check that out. So board, it is a decision-making body of an organization, and bored, it means lack of interest in any activity, like when someone says, come on dude, it's a boring day. So when an example sentence here, he sits on the board of directors, and she got bored with staring out of the window because there was nothing out of the window. She couldn't stare much at that, so she got bored. It's like something uninteresting, least interesting. Hope that was clear. Let's move on to the next word. Throne, throne. Now see, throne, a king is sitting on the throne, and throne, that king was thrown off the fort. Now it is a ceremonial chair, or that throne means push or force someone or something violently and suddenly. Okay, King Ashoka's great ivory throne. I threw a brick through the window. That means I threw a brick through the window. Okay, so throne and throne. Again, remember the spellings. THRONE is the chair, and THROWN is to throw something. Okay, all right. Next word here is bear and bear. Now see the relation in the picture. Bear, that man is not covered, not clothed, that is bear, and that bear is running away with his clothes. Now, not clothed or covered, a very large heavy mammal. Bear is an animal, of course, everybody knows that. So he was walking barefoot. That means he was not wearing anything in the foot. His feet were not covered. Okay, the sentence here is bears live in cold climates and enjoy swimming. Whole and whole. Again, a hollow place in a solid body. All of, entire. So that is a whole thing together, and there is a small bit of a hollowness in the whole piece in a solid body. That's what we call whole. Now again, see, the pronunciation remains the same, whole and whole. Again, we spell it as HOLE, and that one with a W. Okay, WHOLE. And the dog had dug a hole in the ground. He spent the whole day walking. How did he spend the day? He was walking throughout the day. So whole day, throughout, since morning to evening, like that. Okay. The next word here is scent, scent, scent. Scent, scent, scent. Again, 3 different words. Now see, as you would notice that the spellings are also different. Cent, cent, and cent. CENT, it's a monetary unit, it's a lesser unit in dollars. Okay, and scent, a pleasant smell, it's a fragrance. Scent, like the man is smelling the flower. And scent, that is also a verb, and the third form of verb. Again, something that has been sent. Okay, so the ice cream cost 50 cents. Now that is the amount, 50 cents. Okay, so the dog followed the scent. The dog followed the fragrance or the smell. Okay, so we sent a reminder letter but received no reply. So sent the letter. Letter is already gone. Let's check out the next words. Pray and pray. Now again, the relationship in the picture is it's quite noticeable again. So pray, that man is praying, and that snake is making the man its prey. Now spelling differences there, P-R-A-Y and P-R-E-Y. but the pronunciation remains the same. Now, a prayer to God, like you pray someone, you worship someone, it's a prayer. And that prey is hunted and killed by another animal for food. The whole family is praying. The whole family is praying. Small birds prey on insects. That means the small birds, they feed themselves on the insects. Let's check out the next word here. Beat and beat. Now again, there are more words with beat with the different meanings as well, but I've only included 2 and left the remaining for you to find out. So find out those words and mention that in the comment section. So beat, again, that man is beating that man or the another man. So hit repeatedly or violently so as to hurt or injure someone. Okay, and there is another meaning that I have mentioned here, that is defeat someone in a game or other competitive situation. For example, like in the example sentence here, she beat him easily at chess. Okay, and beet is an edible plant, that is we also call it as beetroot. So a sugar beet is extensively grown to supply the sugar factories. That is an example sentence here. So I hope these homophones or the confusing words were helpful to you. If this was helpful to you, then I have got some task for you as well. Let's check the task. So you need to find out all the verb forms in this lesson, like your verb forms was beat, and you need to make 2 new sentences with each new word that you have learned here, like the word raise, R-A-Z-E. Okay, so if you make sentences, you will be able to remember the words, and that is the most important thing. If you are learning something, remember to remember the words. Just studying, listening won't help you. You need to remember the words, and that is how you will improve every day. So that was all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel Mukul Speaking and leave a thumbs up. Mention anything if I have missed in the comment section, as there are many of the homophones and confusing words that I have not included in this lesson. So if you come across any, please mention that in the comment section, and until next time, take care. To subscribe this channel, go to YouTube app, search for Mukul Speaking, subscribe the channel, and press the bell icon and select the all option to receive the notifications. Become my patron at patreon.com/Mukul Speaking.